What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to today's video. In today's video I'm going to be saying what I do like about the Corsa VXR, my top 5. If you haven't seen the video I did last time, the 5 things I don't like about the Corsa VXR, be sure to go and check out my videos and you'll see that amongst all the videos that I've done. So I'm going to say the things I like about the Corsa VXR, my 5 things. It might differ to what you think. It's just my personal opinion of what I like personally about the Corsa VXR. So let's get to it. Right, number 5, the affordability. Now, the Corsa VXR, they seem to average between 3 and 5 grand, a bit more for the less mild ones and more spec, like the Club Sport and the Nürburgring. Obviously, the Nürburgring, you get a better spec car, Brembos, Bilsteins, etc., and a better gearbox, as there is a diff in the gearbox. But you know, for the money, I personally think you get a lot of car for the money. You get cruise control, you get air conditioning, you get a 1.6 turbocharged engine with a 6-speed box. There's not many other cars for the money out there that are as well spec'd as these cars, in my opinion. So that's my number 5. Right then, number 4 is the interior. I mean, you get these seats out, you know. Not many cars have seats like this as standard. Obviously, you got a few cars like the Focus RSs and the Renault Clios. Is it the 197? I think it is. They came with an option extra for these seats. But you know, for them, like I said on my previous number 5, for the money, you get a really nice interior. You get a nice flat bottom steering wheel. You know, that's a really nice wheel. It's nice to hold. It's obviously flat bottom, so it looks nice. And obviously, the main thing for me is the seats. They really hold you in. You can really take bends, and it sort of holds you in the car. So that's my number 4. Right then, guys, number 3. Number 3 for me is how easy they are to work on and maintain. It's a very simple car to work on, changing exhaust or air filters and stuff like that. It's not complicated. It doesn't really do your head in. It's probably a good car if you've never really worked on a car before. It's probably a good car to sort of like try things, do your own oil change your own brakes. They're not difficult. Even doing the suspension, it's really easy to get off. It's all bolt on and bolt off. None of previous cars I've worked on, the suspension strut is actually in the hub. So you have to whack or press down on the hub to get the suspension strut out. With these, it's just bolt on, and changing the rear springs, again, easy, takes about 20 minutes. They're just a very easy car to work on, in my opinion. So that's my number 3. Right then, guys, number 2. For me, it's how the car looks, the exterior visuals of the car. You get the nice bumpers on it. You get the spoiler, you get the centre exhaust out the back. I just think the VXR looks nice. Just in general, like the Astras and all the other VXRs, I think they just say, you can tell them, you can see a mile off that they are a sporty version of that car. Whereas some cars today, in my opinion, they sort of all look a bit the same. You have the sportier models of certain cars, and it doesn't look, you have to sort of like know what you're looking for to tell it's a sporty version of that model of car. Whereas with the Corsa VXR and obviously other VXRs, you can see straight away it's a sporty version due to the bumpers, the spoiler, the wheels, the centre exhaust. So for me, that's one of the things I do like about the car, is how the car looks and how you can modify the car for your own taste, just like I have. But that for me is my number 2. Right, guys, my number 1, and that's the drivability of the car, how it feels to drive on the road. Now, I know I've modified mine, but even in stock form, they handle really well. You can really throw them into the bends. The steering's not that vague. You can really feel what the car's doing. You can really sort of turn it in, and you can sort of know where the limit is. The gearbox, it's not too notchy. Goes in gear lovely. No problems at all getting it into gear. That might change with the power running off the box. It's coming. Dear for the new box, it will be coming, hopefully. Obviously not this year, because this year's a write-off. I don't know why I said Happy New Year last year, because it's pointless. What a nightmare this year's been. But yeah, that's for me. It's how the car performs on the road. Even in stock form, they pull really well as standard, and it always puts a smile on my face. I don't drive the car hard very often, but when I do, it always makes me smile. Especially when I come down a B-road like I am now. I'm just really enjoying the car, enjoying the feel for it, enjoying the power. But that for me is my number 1. Out of everything about the car, is how it feels to drive on the road, which I think that's what a car should be. yeah, the car can look nice and everything else, it'd be fast, but it's how it feels to drive on the road. It's all good chasing brake horsepower and chasing numbers and stuff like that, but for me it's how it makes you feel on the road and how it drives, and when you do drive it, it puts a smile on your face, and this car always does. It always does. It's a bit frightening sometimes, but you know, that's the sort of thing I wanted. I wanted the car to worry me, but that for me is the number one. It is the number one thing I enjoy about it. So if you guys ever do think about getting one, try it, have a go, try one out. Yeah, it's still the power of this still surprises me, even after even I'm sort of used to it. I mean, I've been thinking about going for a bigger turbo now, but I'm going to see what next year brings for it. I need a diff. I might even get the gearbox out of a Nürburgring. It comes with a Drexler diff as stock, but I'll see what next year brings. So pull the camera off. But yeah, guys, that's my number one for me. So, as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Drop a like down, as always. Drop a comment down, and I'll always respond to them. See you guys. You just can't beat that. Look at that smile. That smile. See, that's why it's my number one. How it drives on the road. So yeah, guys. Thanks for watching, as always, and I'll see you on the next one.